All right, here we are, day 21. Beautiful day, a little bit after 9. We're hiking. We stayed at Hemlock Hollow Hostel last night. Great place, run by a husband and wife. They bought it a couple years ago or so, a year ago, from a lady who used to run it. Really nice. They got these cabins. One serves as like a 10-person bunkhouse, and then I think they have a private one. They have another one that I guess is a little bit, nicer or whatnot. But they do have some basic resupply, and they got like frozen pizza and frozen foods you can make for, dinner or whatnot. They do blueberry pancakes in the morning. I think a bunk with linens, it's like $30. Really nice. They got like a little shower house. They got men's and a ladies' bathroom that has a toilet and shower. That's in a separate building right by the cabins. The Wi-Fi works in the main building where the kitchen is and the porch area, so you can hang out there. Got Wi-Fi, pretty good Wi-Fi. People are super nice. If you go to the cookie lady's house, have a cookie, Peggy, the cookie lady, will call them and they will drive to Point 7 to come pick you up. And it's free pickup drop off from the cookie lady. They also offer Slack pack options, all that good stuff. So really great place. Highly recommended. All right. We're climbing at about a 5-mile climb to start the day. And about 17-ish for the day we're looking to do. All right. All right, here we are. It is 11:40. So we finished that 5-mile climb. I actually did it in just a little over 2 hours. So basically 2 hours. So that went pretty good. That was our big climb for the day. We got some smaller little ups and stuff we'll do. But the rest of the day shouldn't be too bad. It's a beautiful day. It's 57 right now, according to my thermometer. Just ran into a couple of day hikers. Couple, man and wife, that are out just doing a little day hike for the day since it's beautiful. It's Saturday, so I would expect to run into some other day hikers. And we should run into Cindy, aka Tigger. She's a section hiker. She stayed in the bunkhouse with us last night. She is working on her, trying to finish up or get close to finishing up her section hike of the entire AT. She's been doing it for 9 years. She's an ultra runner. So she was doing like a 21-mile section today, southbound. So she headed out a little early this morning from the hostel and is doing 21 miles back to the hostel tonight, and then another 17 tomorrow. Then she's going home, but it'll leave her like 300 and some odd miles left to do on the entire trail. I think most of it's in New Hampshire, Maine, she told us. So she's been working on it for 9 years. So you run into a lot of hikers like that, section hikers, that do the whole trail over a number of years, a week at a time, weekend at a time, a couple weeks at a time, which takes a lot of commitment to be able to finish the whole trail over a number of years. I mean, there's pros to it, but there's also a lot of cons. So, I'm fortunate being able to just, take a 4 or 5 month period and just get the whole thing over with at one time. So, but yeah, so we should see some other people. These are, like I said, everything's, hadn't fully and greened up yet. So this is what we got. Haven't gotten to the bad damaged areas yet. you'll see some evidence of trees that were, having to have been removed and all, but haven't gotten to the real bad stuff yet. But if we run into that or any other cool things, we'll be sure to video. All right, here we are at White Rock Cliff. We're in the no drone zone. So the trail goes that way. But real quick, I'm just gonna see what's out here. I'm assuming it's a cliff. See if I'm right. I also don't want to walk too far. But I'll walk. Yep, right here. That's fine. So I'm not gonna go all the way to the actual cliff right there, but you can see. Cool. What do you think, chill guy?
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Yeah, so we got less than 2 miles till we get to a view spot. And I think we're gonna take lunch at. So, and we got a ridgeline walk to do, according to some weekend hikers that passed us. They said, you're gonna enjoy the ridgeline walk. And I said, sounds good. Unless they were just lying, but that would make them liars. But I don't think they were. I think they were speaking the truth. All right, so that's what we got so far. We'll catch you when we get more views. There's a view. That's where we came from. That's where we're going. You think Chill got lunch? Lunch here? Beautiful view. A little windy, but I don't know. The wind's on and off. Let's do lunch. Here's our lunch view. What's yours? Okay, here we are. We met Creek here when we stopped to get water at Jerry's Cabin Shelter. So Creek, why are you hiking the AT?
Well, I'm hiking the AT for Tunnel to Towers Foundation. I was a volunteer firefighter in Colorado, and I feel this is a way that I can give back to the community like I did when I was a firefighter. The foundation helps families of fallen firefighters, first responders, and military. Their goal is to end veteran homelessness. And my channel is Tom with a space Treks, Treks. Check it out if you would, and if you feel compelled and could make a donation, it would be much appreciated.
Yep, so go on to Tom_Treks and follow Tom. We met him. He's a good guy. He's trying to make it all the way to Katahdin, so follow his trek. And also check out Tunnel to Towers. It's a good organization. They've done a lot of good for first responders. So if you feel the need or looking for a place to send a donation, that's a good charity to send it to.
Thank you. And there's a link in my videos to Tunnel to Towers in the description of my videos.
All right, sounds good. All right, thanks a lot,
Thank
Creek.
you very much.
All right, here we are at a little bald. A little different view than what we've been seeing. It's kind of a nice change up from the brown trees we've been looking at. So I figured I'd record some of this. Yeah, so Creek, the guy hiking for Tunnels to Towers, ran into him at the shelter where we had stopped to get some water. He was stopped there getting water also. Talked to him, good guy. Check out his page. He's 65 years old and trying to get to Katahdin. Light blaze. All right. Anything changes, we'll let you know. All right, there's the Big Butt bypass, but we're not gonna bypass it. We're going right up Big Butt, right up here. It's our last real climb of the day. We're almost to the top. And we go down this way. All right, let me put this away before I fall. All right, so we just summited Big Butt. So this is what you see when you get up to Big Butt. Nice little view. Go down this way. This way. We pretty much have it down all the way to the shelter for the most part, like 4.5 miles, whatever it is. So that's really nice. Yep. Alrighty. Looks like we go back in the woods up here. Alright. Catch you later. You can see through here where there were a lot of blowdowns and they cleared all this. Look at all these trees here. They did a great job clearing the trail. There are some blowdowns that we're going to have to go through before we get to the shelter, at least one big one. That, I don't know if it's new. I'm assuming it's a newer blowdown, but section hiker we stayed with last night who was southbounding today ran into her earlier and she told us about it. You see here all the trees that they cleared out. And I don't even think this is like one of the bad areas. So, you see all that. All right, we'll get some more, we'll show them. All right, here you can see where they cleared out a ton of trees and blowdown. See that big root ball? Lots of sawdust. Hurricane Helene. All right, here we are. We're half a mile from the shelter. We should get there by about 5:50, roughly. 5:45, 5:50, before 6 o'clock, so that's good. We just did our last short little 0.3, 0.4 climb of the day. So it's just kind of flat-ish to the shelter. That'll make for a 17.3 mile day. So that's good. And that'll put us, it'll be Flint Mountain Shelter. It'll put us about roughly 35 miles from Irwin. So the plan is to do 18 or 19 tomorrow, something like that, and then a little bit shorter than that on the next day, Monday. Get into Irwin, stay at Uncle Johnny's, resupply, shower, all that good stuff. All right, so that will do it for the end of day 21, 17.3 miles, finishing up at Flint Mountain Shelter. Good night.